All right, welcome. We're back again. As you can see, it's day 310. Well, 302. We missed the 300 day on recording, but it's fine. Not a lot. Actually, I was about to say not a lot is done. Not a lot has happened, other than a few things. Another mod was installed. I'm a hypocrite. But before, I want to say I'm a hypocrite. Some of it's cool, it's just some of it's also kind of crazy, but I digress. And actually, let's switch back to shaders. Ta-da! Alright. We're gonna go down here. So, as temporarily I moved them. And I made another one. I also made a harbor version. With their upgrades. With emeralds and all that stuff. So now they give me looting 3. Which they've been going ham on. It is a benefit that I stay down in this area. This upgrade, which if we look... Oops, spoilers! Don't look. Bearing... Nope. What is this thing called again? Oh. Loot. I mean, this is not hard. So the only thing that would probably be annoying is this, but, you know... We have enough diamonds and all that stuff. So I made 2, so now they give us a bunch. And so we never have to worry about meat ever again. No pause. And then these are here just for cool aesthetics. Also, I realized I can do this. I can just lock these in place. These don't matter because I won't switch the inventory around on my hotbar, but that's good to know. Oh, it's already nighttime. Spooky. I also added a stack mod for the eggs. Makes everything way easier. I already added that like 2 episodes ago, but I just remembered today. How are my trikes looking? They are growing. How are they on food? Hoopa! He's dying. How about you come over here and eat your food? Huh? You idiot. Now you're gonna go manually feed them. I don't know why they don't go over and just eat the stuff that's in the feeder. They just love that corner. Which in the build, actually, I just put it in this corner. Simple. Now eat. Tara's doing fine. How much do you have? Oh, you're still fine. I bet you she walks around. Thomas just likes this corner. Bro's mad at himself. Those are spoilers as well. Let's go back up top. So, there you go, screen grinding. Other than adding those mods, went to get some more iron, and as you see, cooked some of the eggs to make egg sandwich, which is just 2 eggs and bread. But we don't have a bread farm, and I don't want to make one downstairs. And like I said in one of my previous videos, I want to start expanding more to where it's not all in just one central place. I'm fine with the sheep farm and the eggs and all that stuff being down here, but everything else needs to start going out to these sides. I feel like we've abused this mountain far enough. But as I said, we have this fully built out other than just the inside. That we can do. We still have this to fix, which this is like a small thing we can do. To be honest, I could probably do it this episode. It is 8:03 a.m. Well, 8:03 a.m. It's 03 numbers. It is 8:03 a.m. on a Monday. I should be going to sleep in an hour, but I have to wait for my clothes to get finished. Oops, spoilers! Don't look! But before we get to that, which is what we're going to be building today, I did download the crate mod. I think I mentioned before that I wasn't gonna download it, but after watching, you know, Best of Slots videos again, I kind of stopped watching a bunch of. I mentioned earlier I stopped watching a bunch of people doing their fossils in archaeology, but that was mainly just because I myself stopped playing it for a while. But now I needed something to do while I'm doing the grind. Hello, Mr. Mansley. Put you back on the bed. Also, these tar drops are from this pit over here. I just went over there and ran it dry because you needed a bunch of slime for the stuff that we needed to do. And I was tired of going back and forth. But I think the last episode I put these in here, so we got these. But now I'm just gonna divide them. And let's see what we'll get. We'll definitely get a bunch of DNA. What the? What the heck was that? Why did that happen? So yeah, so this chest is now of the crate stuff. Will I be dabbling more into it? Maybe. And the only reason why I say maybe is because I use the mechanical saw to make a bunch of these guys without having to go ham on my axe. Will I be doing anything crazy like automatic mining stuff? I don't think so, but that all depends. Gotta kind of defeats the purpose of Minecraft, to be honest. But we are a dinosaur world after all, and we're trying to get everything set in stone. We're building this. This right here is going to be our wheat farm, and then I don't know, something else farm. Maybe another week, because we're down on a week. So that's the plan today. All right, let's get down to business. Luckily, well, if you're wondering where I built this. Like as soon as I finished that last video, I simply just went to the other test world and started doing everything I needed to do. I think that's good for now. Oh wait, we're missing. Do I have? No, that's what we're missing. We're missing a volcano block. Where thy be? There thy be. Alright, let's get down to business. This is gonna be another one where I just simply record myself doing everything, I think. Yeah, it's fine. I do have to go to work tomorrow, but I'm on night schedule, so it's not that bad. Then I'll be off. I'll be working today. Today's tonight. And I'll be working tomorrow's tonight. So there's a. Oh, also, yeah. I'll explain this when we get to that part. I thought we cleared this all out already. You know, it's whatever. We'll get to that in a moment. We can start building. So I'm a little tired. I was this close to just going to bed, but I knew I needed to stay up a little bit longer to make sure my sleep schedule wasn't messed up. Just turn that on for time being. We don't need that anymore, so we can put that away. And we need that. So, and I'm pretty much just been staying up, perfecting this building. This is before I realized like all the other crate stuff you had to make in order to make what I had to make in here, which is a lot of words, I know. So this room will probably be filled with more than just like this right here will probably be removed. Or maybe even a second floor. I also might right now it's just these two cultures, or these little greenhouses. They're not really greenhouses, they're more like silos. I'll probably add 2 more on top, because it'll make it look cooler in my opinion. It'll add some depth. The depth. Alright, so I decided in the long run to just speed this up. One, I'm very sleepy in the previous recording. Obviously because I had to go to work, but technically it wasn't actually me having to go to work. I had to get 8 hours of sleep, and we were verging on 8 hours, and I've been up since for pretty much 15. So we're just gonna speed up this process, mainly just because I've already did a building episode, like literally the last episode if I'm not mistaken. Also another thing, I keep saying a lot, which I've already established, but when you're editing, like imagine you editing all these yeah, at a certain point it gets annoying. So I thought speeding it up and cutting all the audio I had beforehand would make it better. And technically I could just voice over it. Obviously none of this is see, look, I said again. None of this is like scripted in a sense of like what I'm saying right now is not scripted. This is just off the tongue. And I'm hoping to one-shot this because I'm simply not trying to stop the recording to fix any of my errors. But I don't think I really said anything important other than just me rambling on. I was in my no-low-go zone in regards to my brain capacity. And it's simply just filling in the blocks in here. I did test some stuff in Create, so I feel a little bit more comfortable using it now. Now will I be making an ultra iron farm? Probably. I say that because iron is like one of the main things. The reason why I didn't have Create in here initially was literally just the fact that it is like if you can build something that stops you from playing the mine part of Minecraft, then I feel like it's like what's the reason? Which yeah, you can, some of the stuff that you can do in Create you can simply do with like some type of farm, like iron farms. So that is kind of giving me the justification there in regards to making like an iron farm. But when it comes to like, you know, diamond making farms, you know, stuff like that, we're not doing all that. We may dabble into like XP farm, which I mean we already have one, but just to like over enchant our stuff, which is already over enchanted because of Dave. But you know, just to I guess make things a little bit more simpler in the long run. I might have mentioned it in the recording bit that I did, but I have to believe I cut it out because it's speeding up right now. The build process, when it comes to me deciding what I want to build, literally all comes down to where if it looks decent and looks fine. So this is kind of like an industrial building, which I mean to me makes sense, mainly just because it will be an auto crop farm maker, which now with the Create stuff they'll probably have some of the other creations in there, like that the chest wall you see probably will be removed, and that table in the middle will probably be removed to put in some of the Create stuff. And like I said, majority of them will be like small contraptions to make like alloy stuff and, you know, turbine stuff. I don't know, I'm still not vast into this information in regards to Create, but you know, I can make that all into that one building. But you know, the wheat is, to be honest with you, wheat is one. We have the meat solved in the sense of for all the monster dinosaurs and, you know, meat eating creatures, but we need wheat for the other creatures who don't eat meat, plain and simple. So I mean, yeah, so in regards to the building, obviously I have a specific mindset in regards to how I want to build the stuff, and I mean, to explain the building process, it mainly just comes down to dimension, volume, and the material I use. So my initial fear, which it's still kind of happening, is that everything is still roughly like a bland color. Now, obviously, I'm mixing up the white, the deep slate wood, spruce wood, and some glass, and you know, stuff like that to expand in the color variety, because you can really only do so much. Obviously, you can add gradients and all that stuff, but if, you know, there's also color theory, and respectfully, I'm not trying to do, I mean, it probably isn't that hard to look up into color theory when it comes to Minecraft, but this is me continuing on the recording process. This is actually, I think, the next day I come back from, actually, no, wake up for work, after work, to complete the building process. Because I ended up deciding that I was going to do this little speedrun part. But back to the building thing. I'm everywhere, I do apologize. It just comes down to just it looking, I guess, up to par. And I like how this building looks. It's mainly windows once you see the full finished part of it. And I kind of like that because mainly also since Create has it to where like the stuff is moving, I want to be able to look at it while like walking anywhere. There is an underlying fear right now because I mean I haven't finished building this yet as I'm doing this voiceover, but I don't want another building as of right now, once we finish this one, to be another like in like an industrial building, if you get what I'm saying. Like as so far the only up top is literally like a restaurant, the actual main facility, research facility, and then Steve and Rocket's little enclosure, which I mean I'm hoping to get, you know, more fossils for them. So I might do like a mini enclosure up here near it. I don't know what we have. If we have copies or something like that, which I don't even think copies are in the game. I could be wrong. This is all coming off the dome, but I probably will expand out a little bit more, or maybe make like a little baby aviary. I really don't know, but we also haven't done like, I mean, a Nautilus is there, but we haven't actually done like a creature in a hot minute. And I know this whole series is literally just me recording a whole video. If it's like 10 videos and I haven't made a new creature, it just is what it is. You know, it's my series. I know it's probably not best for, you know, stuff to be handled that way, but like I said, this is a longevity thing, this is not a sprint. Or actually, I don't think that's how the term goes. I'm pretty sure it's like this is a jog, not a marathon, or something along those lines. You get what I'm saying. And I guess also you can hear in my voice that I'm a little bit more energetic, so that's good. I don't know what's making these squeaky noises, but in other news, I obviously went to go mining, mainly for literally iron. The main arch that's fake supporting the silos is a new block from Create, which is literally just purely decorative. Is a block of iron turned into like steel iron alloy or something along those lines. And obviously I'm literally just trying to find more and more iron the old-fashioned way. Like I said earlier, I will be making an iron farm because it's just tedious constantly going down in the mines to, you know, grab stuff. I have no issue with doing it for like little small materials because, you know, cobblestone and I think not amethyst, andesite are easy to find. And obviously there's also the new ores from Create, which since I've explored so much, I would have to go to new places in order to actually get the new ores. Which I've also downloaded more Create mod, like add-ons from the Create mod, so there's even more stuff that I have to find. But I'll definitely be making that type of farm. But you know, it's just me going through it right now. I'm still talking and not cutting in this because somewhere in here a surprise occurs, I believe, other than Dave. I could be wrong though. I might be confusing it. I think I fight a giant centipede. Let me check. Okay, I double checked. It's not a giant centipede, and I'm not gonna spoil it. But obviously, since I added a bunch of mods, this is, as of right now in this world, there's new gen, which is him, the mimic. Yes, I left my twin blades at the house, but so I ended up killing him with the axe. But I don't think I got anything crazy. I got the necklace, which, to be honest with you, I don't remember what it does. Oh yeah, it's a thorns. Oh, I mean, it literally says thorns necklace. You know, maybe I should read. But yeah, so we get that, and I think other than that, I just keep mining, and that's pretty much it. So we'll be put now. I think we'll be put now. What are the words that I say? We're not cutting these out because I'm legitness. I keep saying you know, if you're over, I was about to say over 18. If you're the age of 21, you should take a shot every time I say But if you do, I think you would die of alcohol poisoning. Either way, back to modern day, which would be current recording.
Oh, it just looks like that.
Oh, I remember. Okay, we're back. I don't question why. Hello, Mr. Hank. Don't question why I'm down here. I was hearing noises, and I was like, "What is this noise?" And then I was like, "Why is these bubbles here?" And it's because I didn't know, but the particles were off. Which I know why now. It's because of the rain. Let me move my mic. But either way, let's get straight down to business. We have time. I think it was like 20 minutes in that first part. So, hello, Mr. Mashwee. So we're not trying to dilly-dally. Get things situated. Obviously, where we left off, I finished this. I didn't finish the silos. Mainly just because I wanted to do that on camera. Because it is the create mod at the end of the day. So, let's move all that into there. And start pulling all these fancy tools out. Which, surprisingly, is not a lot. Also, I figured out that there's something I can make to where I can only have one thing in my hotbar and it switches throughout my utensils. So we will definitely be doing that as well. We need... What do we need, actually? You know what, we'll use volcanic brick. And we need more chests, so... Let's make two... Actually, yeah, 2 stacks of chests. And let's see if I remember everything. Oh, we need water. Perfect, we have... What's it called? Yoink, yoink, yoink. 2 buckets. Which, ooh, I just realized some other stuff too. It's whatever, we can do this all real fast. Turn on the cheat so we can teleport. Instant transmission. Grab the water. Instant transmission back. We're on the roof because car ain't got no roof. Bang. We'll place this here. We'll place this here. Then we'll get the stuff going. Then... Am I missing something? I think I am missing something. Enhance, people. What are we missing? It might be over here. Yeah, or it could be in here. Nope. It's up here. I know I made it. Oh, it's this. I'm stupid. Turn around. We have the mechanical bearing. We shove that onto here. Oop. There you go. Then we place 1, 2, 3. Place these 4, which is technically 5. Then we place this right here. Then we place this right here. Yes, yes, yes. Then we place this one right here, which I believe will just go into this. Ain't that right, Mr. Hermy? Oof. Well, we know it works. But now we need to glue it all. Oh, wait. Wrong thing. No, stop. No, stop. There we go. Now, if we do this, which will stop, and it'll load it all up. Perfect. It's all situated. Now, we shall repeat this on the other side. So we do 2 things at once. So, put this right here. Now, majority of these are literally just, I looked them up on YouTube. Ooh, wrong way. So I'm not gonna, well, I mean, I'm explaining how to build it by showing you how I am building it. But, it's nothing, what the, oh yeah. I was like, where did that chest go? You know, I'm not doing anything crazy. I mean, I'm showing you how to build it, so. Which I believe. I'm kind of confused on this part. Which, I also realize we're missing an extra piece, but it's whatever. I'll glue all these together. Nope. There you go. Nani? is it not working? Okay, there you go. Alright, and then now... Oop, I fell into a little pit. Jump up here. Put 1, 2, 3, 4. Go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to be honest, that is it. Now, obviously, that is not it. We need to double check some things. To be honest, this episode might verge on 2 hours, depending on how I edit it down. We need the utensils of all. The extended hoe. Then we need water. So we'll steal that water. Oh, you know what? Totally forgot that was there. Then we go over here. We actually, do we have dirt? We do. We'll close that off. Close all these off. Come on, so we just close all this off. This won't ever be harvested. And right now I'm going to put these spots right here to be where the water is going to be. But I plan on doing a sprinkler system. So it looks cool. And it looks like it's watering from the top. But, you know, right now I only brought the stuff to build this utensils. And respectfully, I don't know how to build all that other jazz. So now we start weeding the ground. And I know we have a ton of seeds, so I'm not worried there. So let's hoe everything. And to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure it just connects to this connects to that, and we're all set. But I might need a hopper. Oh. There we go. Oops, did not mean to do that. Does it actually reach out here? It does reach out here. Alright. And we need my egg sandwiches. Let's go get our seeds. And then we can start planting this stuff. I'll actually bone meal some of it. Just to see the progress. And make sure everything actually works. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And we'll just start planting them. Which, I just had a thought process. And this, I may be having a whole, like... Oh, actually, let me not stand on it. I may be confusing things, but if it harvests the wheat, does it replant them? Or is this like a thing where like it doesn't actually destroy the block, it just harvests and it forces it to go down to like, you know, baby wheat seeds? I don't know. Let's see. Now, I don't think it harvests these blocks, which, I mean, dang, this is 64 seeds? Well, obviously, 66 seeds. Alright, let's test it out. Oop, wrong thing. How does it look? And then... Nani? Does it need a hopper? Perhaps it does. Let's go and see. Or I may have to glue it through that one together, but I don't think I do. Let's see. Let's see. I think it is a hopper. It works. Let's go. We did it, people. We're driving by exchange. Well, now I'm just gonna go ham on some of these nerds. Get the whole jazz going. And it does replant them. So that's good to know. Oh, the seed's missing. Then after a while, I think when I come back to fix this all, I might remove the middle. because it has no value, because it doesn't do anything. Yoink. And I believe there's fertilizer, so I can sprinkle that on top, and I think that will help it grow too. But it'd be cool if I could just throw the bone meal that just does it on its own. But let's go see if it's straw. Nani? From what? How do you make straw? Oh, I guess you just harvest straw when you harvest the wheat. I don't know. Well, that one's done. I guess we know we can move this one down. Put that there. Then turn this. Actually, I'll do this right now. And oh, actually, I realized something. Actually, we can just make it into a slab. It is no biggie. And we'll yoink that right there, so then we can just turn it on. We also need... Maybe I should have... Actually, no, I know what I do. Right now, we're temporarily just going to shove a lantern on top. Okay, well, it turns out we can't. Whatever. We'll just go to bed. Do we have a bed on me? I have a sleeping bag. That counts. Go to bed so we can see. And then we can start building up the silo. But we already will get the farm going. Actually, I've just realized times double that it's pushing me around. On way! We'll go that way. Yep, closer, closer, closer. That's my stop. Now, obviously, I think a very staple mod or add-on, I'm just gonna say add-on, to create is the trains. Do I plan on making a monorail? Now that I have create, maybe. Actually, let's make an infinite water source over here. I may dabble in a monorail. But the issue is I didn't really make the enclosures. Well, actually, I mean, we only have one enclosure, so I really don't know what I'm talking about. And I mean, I don't have a... Well, you know, what today's day? Today's Wednesday. Last recording was on Sunday. Earlier today, which right now I'm recording this at 9:30 p.m. I did go into the super fat world, which I'll show you later when we eventually go to the Triceratops enclosure, and I did dabble in what we were gonna do there, but there is still some lingering issues. Everything comes with its own issues, people. It just is what it is today. But these are good issues. I'm struggling in regards to, like, oh, I fell. I'm struggling in regards to, you know, the building, like wanting it to make it the best it could possibly be, so I don't ever have to, you know, break the building down and, you know, start all over. And also, I'm tactically building majority of this stuff to then, you know, be able to, if need be, we can expand later, or, you know, add other stuff. So, you know, maybe the monorail could be, you know, set in mind. Maybe I could do the monorail right down there in that weird spot. But we're getting distracted. We need seeds. Seeds. And I trust. Oh, excuse me. Get the hiccups. You know, we'll look at those real quick. But I just want to make English, people, English. I want to make sure that these are running first. Then we can go over and I can show you the tar stuff. And then probably I'll just stop recording there. And how far are we in? We're like 15 minutes. So there's like 40 minutes left in the video once we finish this and go look at the tar stuff. I will go and probably just finish this building without recording and, you know, just tidy things up. But if at any point where a crate is involved, I'll start recording again. But we need to make whatever this is. Portable storage interface. Portable Photo storage interface. Which I believe, what the? We have that stuff. We just need a chute and a thingamajiggy. Which, yes, a thingamajiggy. A chute and a thingamajiggy. Perfect. Simple, simple, simple. Bink. Now, oh wait, we need two. Turn around, turn around, turn around. That's the last chute. That's not the last. Boink, portable. But I'm glad this is building up. Like I said in the time lapse, my fear is this, but I'll figure it out some. I'm Himothy, guys. I'm Himothy, which is just him. Athy. So I will have to stop this, which will destroy the crops here, but it's fine. Oop. Also, I didn't realize the plot gap is crazy. And it still connects. There you go. Start that back up. And then place the seeds. Oh my goodness. I forgot. Go back around. Stop. Where's the glue? My apologies. There we go. Now we can start it up. And which technically I feel like you could probably just let it there. Let it do its own thing, but we're not gonna do that. We'll create this in a bone meal. So it harvests that. And it shoves it in here. Yeah, I guess we just naturally get straw. From this, so. They are now passively working. So let's go get the dinosaur stuff situated. I said they're passively working, man. Where is this nerd at? Oh, we gotta destroy that too. What do you got for me, sir? So what do you got for me? A blobfish? He said, yep. Let's go get his emeralds. I'm pretty sure I can find a blobfish, but if I can just buy one. Actually, do I have emeralds on me? No, I do not. Let's see the secret stash. Yoink. Let's go get us our blobfish. And maybe we can add that into what the? Yo, he was fast. I gotta get out of here. Like, Mr. Fly? No, you're just a regular fly. The flies are crazy. Hey, chill out. I'll take two. Die. Die. Now get out of here. Now we have blobfish. Which I don't know if they die. Let's set them in here. Also, those guys, I believe, grew up. Oh, but we need to name them. We'll do that in a second. We're getting distracted. We'll put them in that's a lot of stuff. We'll get you guys later. Focus up, people. Focus up. Did any of my stuff finish? I don't think we did any of them. Alright. Moment of truth. Let's see what kind of fossils we got. They're probably not even finished. Well, tar fossils. That's good. More tar fossils. That's good. Now I just realized that all this will just be tar fossils. But we can divide the tar fossils up and get these guys going. We are 20 minutes, people. Dodo bird. And I shall bring you over here. Nani? Get away from him. No, there's copies in this game. I think that's a copy. There we go. Dodo bird and a copy. Megalon! Megalodon. That's cool. What about you? Dodo bird? Robbery? Whoa, dude, creature. We're already doing so well other than this one. Well, we're doing that immediately. We're shoving that in there. Yoink. Get a dodo word, people. Come on, give me another dodo. Give me another dodo bad. I'm gonna shove this one in there. Shove, shove, shove. Oh, we have fossils too. That we go ham on. Well, that's cool. Megalodon. More. Megalania, that's cool. Cat DNA. Robbery. We don't need cats. You already hear the bunch load that are here. Another Megala. Which, I mean, we can do that one. Well, no, that would be reserved for the log. They're scared. They notice me. Look away. Oh no, they just sink to the bottom. Well, with that being said, I will now cut it, and then we'll meet back when something interesting happens. Or I finish the build, so. Yeah. Bucket. Crouch. Alright. I mean, I really haven't done a lot. Other than made this, so now I can just press one thing and it harvests the one. So now my hotbar is clean. Will I be using this 24/7? It all depends. But what did I come over here for again? Oh yeah, copper. Because, like I said, I haven't started on that yet. I was dibbly dabbling into this, which you're probably wondering, what is this? This allows me to make this. It only took forever. So, if we go back here, pretty much identical to... Oh, can I pick that up? I can't pick it up. Pretty much identical to what's going on over yonder on yonder street. Over here. It is simply connected with the water wheel, connects to this, which is a mechanical press. We have a depot, which has copper on it. It smushes them to make them copper sheets. And copper sheets are used for, if we go all the way over yonder, which hopefully we'll find it soon. Oh, it's really far down here. It turned into this, which is a fluid tank, which if we press W, ta-da, allows me to hold fluid. So, and you're probably wondering, why do you want to hold fluid? You know, oh, what are you planning on doing, Mr. Stan? Simple. Where is... Let's see if it shows up on this one. Oh, wrong button. Sorry if you had a seizure. Yoink. Whoa. Alright, that's not it. We're just dilly-dallying at this point. Where are... There we go. Hold W. We will be making... Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm not just looking it up. I'm stupid. Sprinkler. There we go. Now this will show up perfectly. Oop. Ta-da! This is what we're planning on making, folks. We're going to have a little vat full water. Then we can sprinkle it onto the crops. That will be for the crops over here. And, you know, this shows that it can do it different fluids as well. Murder of cow. So, I guess that's good to see. I wish I could turn it around. What's making this thing rotate so efficiently and so fast? Either way, that's the goal. But we need a bunch of sheet metal, which it's doing it right now. But like I said, I was going to tear this down, put the thingamajiggy there. And I guess, do we have a barrel? Well, I mean, we have a bunch of chests now. For right now, put this chest over here. Now, we can definitely speed up this process. Yoink, and just, you know, go ham on it with my own hands. But I just wanted to show this part off because this is part of the Great Mod. So yeah. Left, right, up, down, A, B, start. Alright, people. As you can see, which I'll show in a second. Which, you know what? I'll give my opinions. It is finished. We terraformed a little bit to make it blend in a bit more. I probably will just add a bunch of foliage like bushes and all that stuff. Actually, I know exactly what I'm gonna add, but we'll keep that a secret till the next episode. But go inside. I didn't make another one, and I just combined them because it was easy that way. And just made some golden sheets and iron sheets. Just in case. Oh, spoilers! Don't look. But this is it. I'm also gonna change how that looks. It looks a little bland. I might either lower it up or lower it down. But this is the room. It's all nice and bright. This will probably be a construction area. This will probably be a construction area in regards to crate now. And then this is obviously where the weed is, which are, oh, spoilers. Where we get the stuff at. And then these are the rooms. And I realized I forgot to put a light over there, but it's whatever. So, I didn't finish this apparently. We go out here. This is what it looks like on the outside. I think I'm gonna change the top piece and the bottom piece to something else. Maybe copper something, because right now it's a little bit of too much wood. So I might change that into some type of metal. But that's what we got so far, and this is what I was talking about, the iron sheet metal. It's just one iron block, which I guess we can go. I can show you. It's just one iron block, and it's already been spoiled. We got a dodo, baby. So it's just one iron block that is actually put into this. We can close that now. Iron sheet metal. So that's how that works. Show those in there. But before we go lay the baby, let's go see if we have any more DNA. Oh wait, I forgot. It's a tar fossil. We'll shove it in there. And I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna just do a little bit of off-screen fixing up-ish. You know, making things blend in, and then testing something out real quick. But I think what I'm gonna do, so we can get things out the way, and after I've said I've been wanting to do it for the next episode, I will fix this up. We'll finish their enclosure, which, okay, whew, they weren't showing up on the minimap. It got me a little scared. Okay, do you eat sandwiches? Well, I'm hungry. Do we have anything? Do you eat seeds? Well, it's because you're stuck in the wall. Saplings? Nope, no saplings. Bamboo? Nope. No bamboo. Freak out. Let's go see if there's anything in the emergency room. Food. Nope. Ooh, emeralds. Oink. And also these. I guess we can take these. Oh, there's carrots. Anything else of value? So this is just a random junk chest. Oh, we have turtles. Maybe we should bring those guys up. And that's it so far. Let's feed Tara, because I think she's actually stuck. Yeah, she's like halfway stuck into this. Well, I'll fix that later. But why did I come down here again? Oh yeah, I came down here because I was worried. But look at that! I was like, why does it look like that? Now that looks cool. It kind of looks like goggles. I kind of wish it was a little closer. Actually, no, in reality, it would function weird. All I have to do is put stuff here and it would blend in just like how it is over here. But yeah, that looks really cool. So like I said, we're slowly going to start expanding. But tomorrow, or the next video, will be this enclosure being fixed. Which I will most likely probably be doing after this recording. Because I already have everything set. And, spoilers, I already have an idea of what I want to do for the enclosure. And what type of trees we'll put in here. Now this might change, but I'll probably still build it out how I did it in my little prefab. But I think you're gonna enjoy it. So let's go upstairs. Let me say my whole ramble. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hello guys. Actually, you know what? Let me check if you guys are Gucci. I'm pretty sure you're fine. Mainly just because. Ooh. Well, no, you guys eat food. Ooh. Well, no, you guys eat food. They are. I mean, yeah. Okay. So you guys eat food to him. Anything in here? Bring these guys up too. Freak out. These guys are Gucci. You know, them being fat. Go upstairs. Mr. Vic is still dead. Or he's on vacation. Someone killed his dog. I don't know what that's about. But, let's go check Steve before we depart. Steve, you Gucci? You're all sad. But the food is right there. Eat it. I don't get it. Hey! Hey! If I pick you up and put you down? Nope. She's just butt sore. Alright, let's go feed her too. Which I remember it's her. Goodbye, fly. Yoink. Actually, let's go over here. Grab these nerds. We can check the fossils too. You know, we gotta do our daily checkup on our dinosaurs. This is a dinosaur series after all. Let's go through this way. Parkour. There you go. Even all your food's still in here. You nerd. Look at Rocket. He's chilling. You know, he knows when to eat. Let's go out this door. And, I mean, that looks cool. Once this is all built out and fixed, it'll look better. And, see, I combined and, we'll go over here. Did we get anything? Batman DNA? I feel like they started showing everything in this one. This is, like, useless. But, I mean, we're all gonna make a zoo. Long term. So I guess that's good. But the moment everyone's been waiting for. And I already know exactly what I'm gonna name this little fella. You don't get to name him. And he will be in here. Welcome to the world. Billop. This is a girl. It's a dude. Oh my god, it's a baby dude. I should have probably given it some type of food. Oh wait, no, it eats seeds. Well, you're in luck. Baby Dodo full. You'll be living in here, little one. Look at him waddle. He's getting hard work. Oh. He's trying to fly. Look at him go. He's got a little tail a little bit. Oh. He on a mission. Now, I'm allowed to voice my opinion here. I will show a picture of the old baby dodo. They looked way more adorable. This little guy, I mean, he's adorable, but you'll never replace him. Oh, he said he don't care. He on that mission. He on that mission. No, don't do it. He wants to get compressed. Nope. He's tired of the work. He's I didn't come here to clock in for my 9 to 5. What is your oof, it's a stick too. Well, knowing that information, don't you whack at me. I said don't you whack at me. He's being rebellious. We will make a fence. We'll probably just need the 2 and then we can make a gate. For right now. Hopefully you can't squeeze under there. It's kind of like Mansley in real life. Let's get up here. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Ta-da! Alright! Well, he can't get out unless he knows parkour and he can fly. But, actually, no. We'll just stay in this room. I don't know where I'm going. That'll be it for this video. He will definitely be the... Oh! There he goes. He will most definitely be the thumbnail. No, come back! Ooh. What? Where did he go? He knows I'm trying to get a thumbnail. But other than that, that's oh, there he goes. That's pretty much it. Like, subscribe for more content like this. I will hopefully get another video out soon. Right now I'm just grinding fossils and archaeology because I'm excited to play it again, people. It just is what it is. So everything else will come on its own time. Like, subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you in the future. And have a majestic day.